Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Felipe, and I'm here with the Charter for Compassion for our live show. We're currently live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube. And we go live every Thursday just to let people know about what's going on with the Charter for Compassion, with our different projects and the different initiatives that we're following, and want you to join us with. Today, we wanted to not only tell you about the continuation of the 40 Days of Peace campaign that we're having honoring Dr. Martin Luther King and his legacy, but also talk about World Interfaith Harmony Week. And with that, also have a brief conversation on interfaith. Does anyone know what interfaith means? For people that don't know, the Charter for Compassion is a very big organization on interfaith work. Interfaith means having different faith groups, different religions, different spiritual practices, and indigenous beliefs all come together to work on something for the common good. So interfaith work means maybe a person of the Jewish faith, a person from the Muslim faith, a person from the Christian faith go together to the capital and talk about something that is needed in their communities, either abolish homelessness or income inequality or different things that happen that way. And when you have the presence and the unity of different religious groups together, working together for some sort of cause, there is a bigger impact on what we're trying to work with. This week, I'm sure that a lot of people have felt very interesting, especially here in the United States, because of Donald Trump assuming presidency in the United States. And with that came a lot of fear, and a lot of people and a lot of underserved communities and marginalized communities are feeling that fear. And there was a little ray of hope, a little ray of sunshine that happened this week, which was at the ceremony that they had in the church. Reverend Marian Budd from the Episcopal Church, if I'm not mistaken, gave a beautiful plea about mercy to the new president. And I think it's worth sharing with everyone. So I'm just going to put it right here. Let me just get out of here. That sermon. I think that one of the beautiful things that we can see is, well, first of all, I think the interfaith work, one of the beautiful things that we should always take in is that we can learn good things from every religion, from every spiritual practice, from every indigenous tradition. And this is one of the things where we, as interfaith work, try to focus on helping the most vulnerable, the people that are feeling threatened, the people that are not feeling safe. And that's where compassion comes in as well. Compassion is a principle of action. We not only see and feel the pain of somebody else, but we take action to end the pain of somebody else. So just like this reverend in a huge event was brave enough to bring this topic to the person that is basically spearheading attack against this marginalized communities, is powerful, but also an example for us to follow. And I hope that we can all learn something about it and take that into consideration when we are talking to our family, to our friends, to people that might think very differently than we do. We all have the power to create those ripples of compassion, and how important that is. Great lesson, right? I loved everything about that speech and or sermon, I'm sorry, and everything that represents. So let's go now into what is going on with the Charter for Compassion. Let me put right now on the link on the comments. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, you'll be able to see this right now. If you are watching on LinkedIn, just give me 2 seconds because I'm going to put it right here as well. But yeah, it was a powerful sermon, and be able to see how interfaith works that way was really, really beautiful. All right, so I put the link tree on our page. You have the link tree is, where we have all the main big links and also the events that are coming up. So you have the website, you can sign up for our newsletter. So if you want to be more involved, I strongly suggest you sign up for that. We have our blog with a lot of different entries that happen all the time, donations, the Muhammad Ali Index, and then we have 40 Days of Peace, which is the campaign that we're talking about, honoring Dr. Martin Luther King. We have Black Canadian Narratives and Global Connections. We have one last class on January 28th, on Tuesday, Harmony of Humanity, the webinar that Marilyn does about music history. This 8 weeks until the end of February are all focused again on the legacy of the Black experience, the African-American life and music, and how that represents the culture and how can we unite more towards that. We have building a beloved community with Dr. Rose. That course is basically in the middle of it. We just had 3 courses. There's 5 more, and you can always join at any time. And then we have the Compassion Circle, the Charter Sangha. The Sangha, as you know, is our activity that we do every last Thursday of the month. So this Saturday, this Saturday we have the Sangha, the first Sangha of the month. If you have been doing this Sanghas, there is a new link and a new Zoom registration to get in. So you can click right here and it will take you to the registration page where you can sign up. The Sangha is an hour-and-a-half moment that we have to meditate, to have a moment of silence, of sharing, of caring with each other in a safe space. So we invite everyone to join us every last Thursday of the month at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Yes, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Before I go into, let's see. Then we have our global read, Witness by Ariel Berger. This is the lessons from L.E. Wiesel. And he was a Holocaust survivor, and Ariel Berger was able to interview him and write this book about him and his lessons. It's going to be a great opportunity to learn more about this incredible man and also have questions. The moderator is going to be our friend Parker J. Palmer, who did a global read last year as well in his book on American politics. And this is happening this next Wednesday, January 29th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. On the same day at 7 p.m. Central Time, so that is 5 p.m. Pacific, we have the National Day of Collective Healing, The Rhythm of Our Common Humanity with Leslie Odom Jr. This is a free offering that is happening, and it's going to be broadcast live through the Alamo College's Facebook page and Alamo College YouTube channel. So anyone can watch it at any during that time. It's free to watch. It'll be a great celebration on the National Day of Collective Healing. And last but not least, I wanted to introduce you to our programming for the World Interfaith Harmony Week. Once again, we're talking about interfaith, right? So the UN, the United Nations, has a week given to interfaith work and interfaith initiatives. Happens the first week of February 1st through the 7th. The RISE sector, the religion, interfaith, and spirituality for the earth sector is called RISE. has provided programming for 14 days. So not only you got the week of World Interfaith Harmony Week, but you get an extra week too, where we're going to be providing meditations and practices for a compassionate life every day. Most of the time, they're at 7 a.m. Pacific time, as you can see here. But there are others that are 2 p.m. and 7 a.m., 8 a.m. So it varies, with the day. And every day there's a different practice, a different religion, a different belief system that is being adopted. And with that, you go into meditation and some exercises to reach a more compassionate self, which later translates into a more compassionate around or surroundings. So there's going to be a really exciting time for people to join us. You can do all of them or one or two, whatever you want. The link is going to be the same one for all of them. So if you register for one, you register for all 14 of them, which will be amazing to see you every day there if you are able to attend. I think, my friends, that is all we have for today. If you have any questions, if you want to communicate with us, you can always reach out via direct messages on our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and LinkedIn. We are present in all of those. We're happy to communicate and to spread more ripples of compassion virtually. And we are here to help you in your compassionate journey as well. I hope that this was a little bit helpful. I hope that this gave you a little bit of energy to keep going with your week. And despite the adversities, compassion is the key to saving humanity and having more equal and just society for all. We'll be seeing you next